Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Career Chronicles, where we give you expert advice and also profile local figures who are making an impact. With me, Chris Kaukemwa, your host. Please stay tuned for this week's exciting episode.
My name is Belemina Benombe. I'm here in Windu. So I'm here in the market. We are selling a traditional food, bamboo food. So we have a thing here for traditional. And this is a small fish. We call it a nangu in our language, Shwambo. There are different fish here, you see. This is a long one. This is a small one. So we have a sea salt. We are selling also sea salt. And we have a spinach. And we have mopan worm here. There's a mopan worm. So they are coming from the mopan tree, if you know the tree, mopan tree. And the mango porridge. And we have here is if you know the seed for watermelon. If you know the seed for watermelon, this is the oil. They made it from watermelon seed. And this is marula oil. If you know marula tree, this is the marula nuts. It's the oil. It's very nice when you are eating with the bamboo chicken. This is the best oil because they are cooked already. When you are done cook like a chicken or spinach, just apply on top like a sauce. And this is the oil for ombeke oil. This is for the like a hair food, for our hair food. And this is the seal oil. You know the seal from the sea, ocean? Yeah. Mbayomomea. Mardi mbayomomea. We have a lot of things here. And we have here a traditional plate, our plate. When we cook porridge, we have to put here the porridge and eat. So we are done here to explain now. Now my things are cheaper. They are not too expensive. They are just cost only $50 from $50 or just $100. They are not too expensive. If you want to come support me, just my number is here 081-2578-205. Thank you very much.
Good day, my name is Penomwenenekwa and I am the founder and the director of the Havana Charity World Foundation, a community-based initiative that feeds between 300 to 400 children every Saturday and more than 20 during the weekdays. I always say this foundation was not just created, it was born from a purpose. I started it because I needed a safe place myself, and in that search I realized that so many children around me also needed the same place of love, of care, and safety. So I created for them. Our foundation was founded in 2020, right in the heart of Windhoek, Namibia. The vision was mainly just to heal Namibia, one child, one meal, one smile at a time, and to make the country a better place. It all started with just one child. There was a little 3-year-old living with her teenage mother who was struggling deeply. Life had been so unkind to them. And something inside me said, you cannot just watch. So I took them both in and I became the caregiver, a sister and a mentor, and that's how it began. Then came another 17-year-old girl who was facing malnutrition, family problems, diabetes, and so she had almost given up on life. But again, I couldn't just look away. I took her, I helped her, and I rebuilt her confidence, her health, and for her to live. Since then, through our work, we've helped seven people from either suicidal thoughts or direct suicidal actions. Some were fighting family battles, others were mental health challenges, and somehow this has become their safe place, a place where they feel safe, seen, loved, and heard. Today, I look back and I am humbled. As for me, I hold qualification in healthcare management, social work, data analysis. I play many roles in this foundation. I'm the founder, the director, and a social worker. And the person who manages our social media platforms, handles daily operation, from coordinating donations to make sure that kids eat, to comforting a child who needs a hug. I do all that with love. But with the help of my volunteers, I don't do this alone anymore. Over the years, I realized that feeding their stomach was not enough. I wanted to feed their minds too, and that is why this year I've begun in building our own kindergarten and learning center. I saw that so many children in our community couldn't attend early education simply because their parents couldn't afford it. So I decided to change that, and with the help of our volunteers, we've been saving every little bit we can to build a safe place, a colorful educational space for them, a place where children can learn, dream, and prepare for a better future. This space will also serve as a study area for our teenagers, especially those preparing for exam. In fact, we've already hosted few who needed a quiet place to study, but it wasn't really that comfortable. It should be, and I think, or of course, it will be a safe place and a comfortable place to study as from next year. Well, some of them have passed their exams with pride, and seeing the change is my greatest reward. It makes me really so happy. Another important part of our foundation is the garden. It's more than just a garden, it's the heart of our sustainability. When donations are low, this garden feeds or our children in the foundation. It gives us spinach, carrot, other vegetables like tomatoes, onions, and it helps us prepare healthy meals for our kids, not only our kids but also the community. But beyond that, it's also a learning ground. We teach our children and volunteers about sustainability and growing your own food and about taking care of the earth. So far, the foundation has worked with over 200 volunteers from around the world. That is from South Africa, Norway, Poland, Germany, America, Netherlands, Nigeria, Congo, France. Those are my current volunteers from France, and of course Namibia. Within Namibia alone, we have about 169 volunteers who have contributed their time, energy to make Namibia a better place. What's so beautiful about it is that these volunteers came here thinking they were coming to help others, but later confessed that at this foundation is actually save them. This is a safe place for them. Many of them were suicidal, and Havana Charitable Foundation healed them. Many came from broken homes, stressful situations, or lonely places, and they found comfort here. What they thought was volunteering turned out to be healing. Over the past few years, we have collaborated with several companies and organizations that have supported our feeding program, provided donations, help us with supplies, and I must say that every bit of support did count, in fact, and we've partnered with 2 organizations from South Africa, and our dream is to continue expanding, reaching out across Africa beyond, because our slogan said all, to make the world a better place. At the Havana Charity Work Foundation, every Saturday starts early. You'll find us cooking large pots of food, singing, playing, and learning with the kids. And it's a day filled with love and a community spirit. So the joy on their faces they receive after they receive a plate of warm food, and when they dance, learn something new, that's what keep me going. It hasn't been really easy. There are days where we run out of food, days when we are worried about the next donation, days when you are really just exhausted, things are just so hard. But every time I see a child smile, as a mother says, thank you, you've helped my family, it reminds me why I started this, to make Namibia a better place. The Havana Charity Work Foundation is just not an organization, it's a family. It's a community where broken hearts find healing, where children find love, and where young people find purpose. And as I look at how far we have come, from 1 child to 100, from a dream to a movement, I feel nothing but gratitude to everyone who have supported, volunteered, donated, and believed in us. To me, this is not just a charity, this is hope in action, and our journey is still going, but our mission is clear, very clear, to make Namibia a better place, to heal the world.
Life is unpredictable, and one needs to be protected against any eventuality. Get Santam legal access from as little as 50 Namibian dollars a month for when you find yourself in need of legal representation due to civil cases, criminal prosecution, and family matters such as divorce, child maintenance, and custody. It also covers labor disputes, disciplinary hearings, and unfair dismissal or retrenchment. With Santam Legal Access, you'll receive free legal advice on almost every legal aspect, whether the specific matter is covered by your policy or not. For true peace of mind and legal protection when you need it most, call us on 061 292 8000. Santam. This is freedom.
Hello Namibia, my name is Ishmael Nyango, and this is my story. So my name is Ishmael Nyango. I am a civil engineer by professionally. I am a civil engineer. I hold an honors degree from the University of Stellenbosch, the Western Cape, South Africa. I started my schooling at a combined school called Etambo, combined school in Ondangwa. I was there from grade 1 up to grade 3. Then I moved to Shinime Shivula Primary School in Ondangwa. From there I completed my secondary schooling at Ochikoto Senior Secondary School in Tsumeb. That was between 2008 till 2012. And then from 2012 I matriculated in 2012, and then I went straight to Stellenbosch University to pursue now my honors degree in civil engineering. One would ask you, why civil engineering? I've always been fascinated about construction, about bricks, cement, sand, water, mortar. So it is Investment CC. It's a construction company that builds houses for everyday Namibians. We are based in Ondangwa, but we build houses in both Ondangwa, Ngwediva, Oshakati, Enana, and Omthea. We are predominantly just based in the north, but if opportunity arises to go to other towns to build houses, we are more than able, more than capable to take on the task. It's been a no-brainer. I was very happy to grow up in the time where Ondangwa was really pushing in development in terms of now gravel roads, tar roads, houses, and different buildings. So being exposed to that at home made me fall in love with the craft firsthand. As I would always watch the sand sand trucks driving past our house, different machinery, different guys laying bricks and casting concrete. What inspired me to go into entrepreneurship was it actually happened by chance. I got retrenched in 2021, but I've always had a dream of owning my own company. So what I did there was I went back home, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to apply for another job. I'm going to start my own company. We went from constructing one house in 2021 to constructing at least 10 houses a year from 2022 till 2025. The most amazing project we've done was having to construct and sell 10 houses at the same time. That was in 2023. So Lare's investment is very much involved in giving back to the community. We, for the past 2 years or so, we have awarded the top performing students at Onanona Combined School in the Angwena region, a school that's very close to us. But we call upon other schools as well that so that we can come on board and sponsor trophies and prize money for their best performing students in school. The reason why I do this is because I myself grew up as an academic top achiever, and we personally would like to see that the top achievers in the academic excellence is rewarded and motivated to continue achieving the best that they possibly can. Last year, 2024, we donated building materials and the labor of the construction of 5 ablution facilities. That's toilets for Onguta Elsing Parish in Ondangwa. That's something that we're very proud of. And we've also donated to Mama Love Soccer Club, which plays in the Oshikoto region, as well as the Ondangwa Football Academy. We as a construction company, Lares Investment, are very proud to say that we employ 6 females, 5 of which are technical. So when we say technical, we're talking about our carpenters, our plumbers. We're very much excited because we don't find a lot of women in the construction industry doing the technical stuff. But we're very much happy to empower the girl child in this regard, and we actually want to have at least 20 to 30% or even 40% of our workforce as women. Women are just as capable as men, and if not more trustworthy, then so as Lares, we're very much happy of that statistic, and we want to continue to uplift and empower women within the construction industry of Namibia. We are calling upon a lot of local councils. We are calling upon the Ministry of Rural and Urban Development to avail funds for the servicing of plots within Namibia, so that companies can start delivering more houses to Namibians, because the need is there, the demand is there. It's just that there is not enough service land available to now service the demand for affordable housing for Namibians. So we call upon the president as well as the minister with the different local councils to please service more land. We are more than capable to deliver good quality products, and we are more than willing to partner up as well in terms of servicing, be it through public-private partnerships. It's something that we are definitely looking into. We would like to get to a point where we at least at minimum build at minimum 50 houses a year, so that we can provide good housing for our fellow Namibians within both parts of Namibia. On a personal note, I'm 30 years old, and I am a father of the 3 beautiful children and a husband to a beautiful wife. So I'm a very happy and content individual in terms of I wake up every day to build homes for Namibians, and that's something that I've always wanted from my childhood. So I must say that I am living my dream, something that I'm very grateful for. Actually, I'm also very grateful for how the government is pushing to enable young black entrepreneurs to get access to funding and things like that. There's more that can be done, obviously, but we have.
Good morning, welcome to Multi Hotel. Multi Hotel is the oldest country hotel in Namibia, seeing that it was built in 1907 and never closed its doors. And live with the change. So we do offer accommodation, although accommodation nowadays is not the mainstream business. We really are the stopover for people who travel through to Sossusvlei and are mainly the lunch stop. So yes, we offer a nice lunch stop. We're also for bus groups, and we do a cultural Nama show during lunch with the Amabura group. And yeah, you are welcome to have a tour through to see our premises.
Well, there you have it, viewers. That was it from this week's exciting episode with me, Chris Kaukema. Please stay tuned for next week's episode of Career Chronicles, where we give you expert advice and also profile local figures who are making an impact. From me, your host, it's bye-bye.